Yeah, if you
It's like
want to.
that's crazy.
Hi, everybody. So it is I, Slot Better, and I'm with my co-host.
Hey guys, it's me, Chantel. Back at it again. I'm here.
So you guys may know us from hosting the DH1 Network and I Love Money, but this time we're back to talk about the newest season of Traitors Canada, season 3. Now, I myself am not a Canadian, so I don't watch a lot of Canadian shows except for Big Brother Canada. But Chantal is a Canadian, and she watches all the Canadian shows.
I watch every country, okay? I watch all reality TV. That's why they call me the junkie, okay?
You're the true reality TV junkie.
I love it. It's so addicting.
So you've been trying to get me to watch oh god, what is it called? The Traders UK.
Celebrity,
Yeah.
Traders UK, Traders, you need to watch Australian Traders. Shit's so good.
It
I think the UK one is the best one out of the whole franchise, but
it's just a lot to keep up with. There's
I
like
know, but it's so good, especially since like Big Brother's been pissing me off, Survivor's been pissing me off. So it's good to like watch something else for a change,
I
you
know
know?
these shows have been pissing me off. Well, do have to say that so far I've been really impressed with with this season of the Traders Canada. So let's dive on into it, y'all, because we got Survivor in like an hour. So it
Uh,
starts off with this really so for Traders Canada, um, it's started off with this like really cool intro, like where they like the what is it called? The production value was giving.
it was top notch. The edit was so good.
Where did they film this? Is this
They
filmed?
filmed it in Quebec.
Oh, it's so it is filmed in Quebec. I was thinking
Yeah.
that they filmed it in Canada, because
Yeah.
all the other Traders Castles I think are the same. Like they all film in Scotland.
Yeah. Only Canada, Australia, and I think Hungary. And I think there's a Brazil one and they all use a different house.
There's that many
Yeah, there's a lot.
traders. Whoever invented traders is probably fucking rich beyond their belief.
I think it started in the UK.
Yeah, that was the first one. That
Yeah.
was Studio Lambert. I think are the ones that came up with it. The same people that came up with the Circle.
Well, I mean, it's a smash hit, honey.
Oh yes,
They're
it
doing
is.
their big one. They're
Mm-hmm.
getting that shacoin.
As they should. I really enjoy the Traders. So with this cast, I recognized a few of them. Like I know Venus and Omer from American Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin and Ty. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped watching Big Brother Canada. Kevin's season. I heard that
You didn't watch Kevin's
I
season?
didn't watch either of
Fucking
them.
iconic as fuck. Mastermind, manipulator at its fucking
Well,
finest.
I've
Okay, you
heard
need to
that.
go
Yeah.
back and you watch it because that was genius. He's goaded.
Well, the first I remember when the cast came out for that season, I was like, I'm not feeling any of these people. I didn't like Kevin when I first saw
I
his.
didn't honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
I
think
didn't like
anyone
Kevin
liked him.
either,
Yeah.
but he really like stepped his pussy out and showed
Well,
that
he
I'm here to play and don't count me out.
I just remember him saying, I'm going to be a supervillain and I have all this strategy and I'm going to do it. And it's like everyone that says that, all the nerds that say that, it's like, yeah, whatever, you're not going to actually do it. But then he did actually do it. Um,
Yeah, no,
so,
he definitely puts his money where his mouth is. So
and
yeah,
then Ty, I didn't see his season either. I followed it.
you need to watch his season two because that shit was gaggy.
All I
Okay,
remember was that he was like fighting with production and threatening to quit. Um,
yeah,
that's
because of
crazy.
what's that girl's name with the
Kuzi?
braids? Yeah, she was popping off at his best friend.
Kuzi didn't give a fuck. I watched the
I love
videos of
her,
her. She was
love
on
her.
this, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. She's on season two.
I liked her. I should watch that
Yeah,
season too.
yeah,
Um,
you should watch all of them.
and then with the the mole, I did not watch this guy on the mole. I didn't watch
He was on
Coco.
the mall and he was on think it was Too Hot to Handle. I watched both of
I
them.
you
He
lose
was the
me.
finest man on both of those Netflix shows, okay?
I'm
The
sorry,
finest.
but the second that those love shows come in my vicinity, I'm
I
lost.
love them. They're so entertaining. I can't get enough.
I'm not a fan though. It's like I don't a lot of those. You know what love show I really love? I love Flavor of Love and
But
Rockabye.
child, that shit's not coming back.
I know, but well, even if they did bring it back, I don't think it'd be the same. It'd be like
Oh
what's
hell
on
no.
it.
I mean, look
Yeah,
at baddies. Like, come
Baddies is
on.
yeah,
It's not.
exactly.
Everybody's trying to be famous.
Well, because everyone tries to put on an act, and I feel like that's what the Too Hot to Handle people do. They're just
Hmm.
trying to get followers. Kitten Caboodle, I did watch a little bit of her season of Drag Race. I just remember she's the really old one.
I don't know who she was, but her drag is eating. Okay, her
Oh
drag will be
yeah,
good, and I hope she dresses up for every motherfucking round table.
she better.
Every time they're filming, I want to see her in drag.
Oh
Period.
yeah, me too. I just remember she got kicked off, I think third or fourth, but she was
Oh.
like, but it was weird because she was a really good competitor the first couple episodes, and it was just random. And then Jade, I guess he's the choreographer. I really don't know. And then
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
there's a Real Housewife.
Of Toronto. Hey, Toronto in the building.
Is it good? Is the Real Housewives up there good?
Uh is really old, like really old. Like back when like Atlanta was popping old. And I think
Oh,
they only had one season.
oh, so
I,
she's been off
I
the
didn't
air.
watch it,
Oh, so
but I just know it was old and then got canceled.
it hasn't even been airing in a long time.
Yeah, it hasn't aired in
She's
a
like a
long
throw.
time.
She's like a deep cut pick.
Hmm.
And then what is Sarah Nicole from? She's the last celebrity.
Sarah Nicole, she's a blogger influencer. What does she influence? No idea.
I
Never heard
don't.
of her in my life, but
Yeah.
apparently she's from Guelph, and that's close to me. It's like an hour away.
Oh.
I've never seen her in my life.
Well, hey, Sarah Nicole.
Yeah, congrats on being on the show.
Yeah. And then
You
we've
made it, honey.
yeah, they she really did. And then we got a whole bunch of newbies.
Well, we didn't talk about Coco from
Oh wait,
Big Brother
we glazed
Quebec.
her. We were talking about this on the phone when I heard that
Mhm.
she was on the French version of
She won it.
oh, she won?
Yeah, she won it.
How so what's the format? Is it a public vote?
I have no idea. I've never watched it, and
Mhm.
I've tried, but like I need a dubbed version. Honestly.
I need to find that out because I know that in international versions of Big Brother, besides BB
Mhm.
Can, they do a public vote. But
I
part of
don't
me,
think it's a public vote. Like
yeah,
Quebec is big, but it's not that big.
I part of me feels like I remember hearing that Quebec's Big Brother Canada and Big Brother Celebrity came back and it had a power of veto and an HOH. So
I feel like it's run like the Canadian,
yeah,
the
I would imagine.
Canadian, even though they are Canadian.
Well,
But
I didn't know she won. Good for her. I mean,
yeah, she won.
most of them didn't
That's what
seem to
she
know who
said
they
on the
were.
show. I didn't know who she was. So I was like, okay,
Oh. I mean, good for
congrats.
her. I wouldn't want people to know I won a show either. But
Yeah,
what gags me is she has that accent, and it's like, you speak French? I
yeah,
did
her
not gather
accent is
that.
funny.
Her,
But she did say that she's from New Brunswick,
yes,
but she lives in Montreal. So I don't know. Maybe she went to school there. I don't know.
I don't know, but her accent is killing me because she sounds like a Canadian hick in the best way
Yeah,
possible.
she really does sound dumb.
Yeah, but I kind of love
No
it.
offense, but she's probably a brilliant player.
Oh, for sure.
And apparently she's a comedian. So
Oh, I could see that.
she has that going for her.
I see that for sure.
Yeah.
Um, so and then we've got the newbies. There's a couple of
Mhm.
newbies that I really like so far. I really like Lisette, the black girl.
I love her. She is
Hmm.
so dumb. It's funny.
She said at
she
some
is
point,
like
what did she
she
say?
is like what's that girl from Legally Blonde? Just like a dumb airhead.
Oh,
Like
oh fuck, I forgot her name. Ashley framed her game after her.
yes.
Oh
I don't
god,
remember, but
it's on the
you
tip of
guys
my
know.
tongue. Yeah, they know.
You guys know. Comment it below. Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
but Lisette had some funny lines this episode. She said, what did she say? She said, "You're either sabotaging or stupid." I
Mm-hmm.
loved that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
who else was a standout? Oh,
Okay,
Asmer.
there's a few people that stood out to me, like
Mhm.
that Meredith girl and her girlfriend. How do you pronounce her name?
Oh,
Mikal. I think that's how you say
something
it,
like that.
Mikal.
Yeah, them lying about their
And they're
relationship.
hiding the fact that they don't know each other. Like, girl, you're already like you should just come out and say it because
They're making it
It's
kind of
not gonna benefit
obvious.
you, and knowledge is power, so, like,
Yeah, exactly.
working together hello. But anyways, we'll talk about more about them later.
Hmm.
Then we got fucking as free.
As free.
What did he say? I forgot already.
As he was calling himself something. You can call me as Rhea, or what was it?
No, he was like as oh fuck,
As
it's gonna
Wrath. I'm gonna have as
no, it
Wrath.
wasn't ass rap. It was actually like catchy. Like it caught my attention. I was like, okay, I'm gonna remember you. A lot of these people had some good things to say in their like introductions of themselves, and I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna remember you.
And you know what?
Okay.
It was only the first episode, so the fact that there was that many people still here, and they all did have some moments, I was pleasantly surprised by.
Mm-hmm. Same. And that Rhea girl, she said she was like, oh, I've learned a lot in the years because I've been in so many like ridiculous relationships. I'm gonna put this to the test with the
Oh.
lying and manipulation. I'm like, okay, you better eat that up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So the lady comes out, Corinne. That's her name, right?
Mm-hmm.
First
Yeah.
of all, great outfit. The
Oh,
cemetery looks
stunning.
good. She is here to play. I mean, I feel like Alan is still the best host internationally,
Mm-hmm.
but I could tell that she is bringing it in her own way. Like, and I've seen clips of the UK host as well. And what I
Oh,
appreciate,
she eats it up every time, but
yes,
she's more like her style is more like mysterious and she
yes,
doesn't really like flaunt her body, but
yes.
her looks do serve
What
for
it's
her look.
what it's giving is that she's mysterious. Alan is like the over the top, like campy type
Mhm.
of host, and then
Yeah.
this bitch is about business. She's like, all
Yeah.
right, we got to kill some people. And what I really liked about her is from the jump, she said, we have a lot of traditions with the Traitors, but we're here to break them this time. And I like that. One of my biggest gripes with the show that's about to air later tonight, Survivor, is that there's a lot of recycled ideas and
Mhm.
not willing to risk different things, try different things. And
Mhm.
this episode of Traitors, I really liked some of the ideas they brought to the table.
Oh,
um
yes, it was really good.
yeah, so they started by saying that in the graveyard, that's where people would be banished, that's where people would be killed. I really liked too that this version of Traitors isn't afraid to like break the fourth wall a little bit, referencing other franchises. And
Mhm.
she's just like, you all know the drill. I don't need to go through this like you're brand new. I actually really liked that. And then
Yeah, straight to
yeah,
the point, no chaser. Let's get it on.
exactly. And then they do the Traitors selection. So before they did the selection, who did you want to be a traitor?
Well, I,
Not to giggle.
literally yesterday I commented under Kevin's post and I said, if they don't make you a traitor, I swear to God, I'm gonna stop watching. And then he liked it, and that's the only person he didn't comment back. I'm like, okay, we're gonna see, I guess.
He probably, well, I mean, spoiler alert.
Everyone else, I was like, okay, fair game. I
Yeah.
don't care, but
What
him, no, you need it.
my
Okay.
favorite dynamic of traders is when they pick one really really smart strategic person and one really really stupid person. And
Oh, that makes the best
I
TV.
feel
Like
like they
what?
kind of did that.
Oh yeah, the way that they did it kind of like gagged me because the people that I thought were traitors, I was like, really?
Oh yeah.
This is who we're getting? But anyways, we'll get to that.
Yeah, so they started with the trader selection and I was very confused. Who was the first one they tapped? I remember they
The
tapped.
first one they tapped was Omar.
Oh yeah, they tapped Omar, and
They tapped Omar.
I was like, okay, that makes sense. Omar was very
I
sneaky.
didn't want him to be a traitor, and I
I didn't
love him,
either.
but I didn't want him to be a traitor. No
I didn't
shit.
either. He's too obvious,
Yeah.
because he really enjoys being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
So, mm-mm.
Yeah.
But I was like, this kind of makes sense. Like I believed it. Then they picked that Meredith girl, who I think the host was like, "Oh, you're from Newfoundland or you're from somewhere," and they're
Wait,
very.
no, they didn't pick Meredith. They picked that
Oh,
Shaughnessy
maybe
girl.
I'm thinking of her, Shahanna Seeker.
Yeah.
I get those two confused. because they both got the black hair.
They picked Omar, they picked Shaughnessy,
Yeah.
and then they picked Natalie.
Oh, the Asian girl. Yeah.
Yeah, the Asian girl. And I'm like,
But
really?
they were talking about their reasons why they'd be good traders. They're like, oh, I'm really nice, but I'll be underestimated. No one would think me. But it's like, honestly, I think the most unassuming people are the ones that get targeted, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No,
So
for sure.
they were not giving though in their interviews. So then when they
They were not.
revealed, oh, all of you that got tapped, you guys are actually the faithfuls. I was like,
Yeah, that was gaggy. I'm like, damn.
I was like, okay, you came to play, and it's like, why not? You know, some of these shows, the twists that they come up with are so convoluted and stupid, and they throw in like all these powers and shit. No,
Mhm.
sometimes it's as simple as just switching up what you do. Instead of tapping who's a traitor, tap who's a faithful. You know,
Yeah. And
and
that sent them all into a tizzy because they were
yes,
all excited. They had their reactions. Like
uh huh,
everyone was looking at people and everyone had different reactions. So they were sus of Kevin, they were sus of
mm-hmm.
Omar, they were sus of Curtis, they were sus of Ty. And
Coke.
I think someone was sus of Dom as well.
Yes, they
And
were,
Coco.
and Coco because of the drink. Because
Mm-hmm.
Traders has been on for long enough now where there starts to be some meta that people
Yeah.
are aware of, and
Yeah.
part of that meta is people's reaction after they've been chosen as a traitor. So everyone knows, okay, I need to do this. It's kind of like how when you're on Survivor and you're in the tribe phase of the game, you already know, okay, I need to get to the merge, I need to get to the jury. So
Yeah.
this was a good way to flip it. Now instead of having to look for people based on if they're a traitor, you have to go based on, oh, what was their, how did they change once they found out they were a faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So actually, if someone had a really bad tell as a traitor, that probably tells you that they're actually a faithful.
Mm-hmm.
What are some
Yeah.
things you would have looked for in this situation?
Honestly, who was the one that clocked Coco for picking up the drink? Was it Meredith?
I think so. It
Because
was one
that
of the
would have been
girls.
me, okay?
Yeah.
I love to drink my water. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. I don't care if I'm eating or if I'm stressed. I'm gonna fucking pick up my drink and drink it. Like
Yeah.
it's not even a thought to me. Um, I
That was
don't know
Coco's
what.
fault because Coco yapped a lot. The reason she noticed that
Yeah,
was because Coco was like, "Oh, people that drink water, that means they're a traitor," and then she's like, "But she would not have drinking water if she was a traitor. She would have just left it." And I was like, "That's a really good point."
yeah. And Ty and Curtis were talking about
Yeah,
how, oh, Omar's face was flush red the moment that Corinne said, "Oh, whoever got touched is actually a faithful," and
yeah,
he looked like a tomato, and I'm like, okay, like come on. I feel like I feel like that whole thing was like a setup to get reactions
yeah.
out of people.
Exactly. People.
So it's like they're looking at like the most dumbest things.
Honestly, that setup makes it very hard to determine who's a traitor because
Hmm.
everyone's gonna have a reaction. Because it's like I would have been gagged no matter what, you know.
Yeah. But
So
I feel like it makes for better TV. Like you
yeah,
want to see the reactions. You don't want to see people, okay, trying to control their emotions and take the deep breath to
yeah.
calm down. Like, you know what I mean?
Number one advice I'd ever give to someone going on a show is that you're not just a contestant, you're also a castmate.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't like people that don't understand that and they go on these shows and they give nothing and they think it makes them a good player. It's like, yeah, you might get far in the game, but A, you're probably not going to win, and B, you're also going to be boring as shit and we're all going to forget you existed. And it's like, why even bother going on the show? Go play a
Yeah,
game at home or enter the lottery, you know.
100%.
So, they do that trader selection. Great job, Traders Canada. And we've got suspicion on Dom, Omer, Ty, Kevin, Coco. And then we go into the challenge. So this challenge, I mean, it was pretty much the same thing as the what the US did for season 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do have to say the US in season 3 had me dying because they and one thing I do wish that they would have
When
done.
they had to light that thing on fire, right?
Yes, but do
Yeah.
you remember how afterwards all of the people that didn't get off the ships, they got to go straight back to the castle, but the rest
Mhm.
the rest of them had to stay out freezing. And when they came back, there was no buffet for them, and they
That
were
was so sad.
pissed. That was the funniest shit ever, and I kind of wish that they would have done that for this too. Um,
Yeah.
but the rule was they had to go into 5 teams, I think,
Mhm.
and
And they had
then
to sacrifice one person.
yeah, and then the people they sacrificed would all be vulnerable for murder. But if you didn't complete, then all of your team members were vulnerable. Um,
Mhm.
this is a hard challenge.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Especially that math equation.
that was a
If
hard.
I was
Yeah,
on that boat, I'd be like, math is not my strong suit. I'm
yeah.
sorry. This is giving algebra on steroids.
We need a
Y'all got
brainiac.
this? Okay, thanks.
I would have said, Kevin, you handle it. You got glasses.
That's so funny.
Yeah, seriously. Uh,
Yeah, no. But
but
the other challenges were fine, but that
yeah,
math shit, no.
no.
I said, what the fuck is this?
Mm-mm. So when it came to getting someone to sacrifice, for me, I'm not sacrificing. Sorry, I mean,
Same.
no,
I would not get off that boat for the life of me.
no. Like,
Honestly, maybe if I was a trader, I would. That would be the only time I would
but
consider it.
I feel like sacrificing yourself puts yourself in the spotlight, and it's like, oh, if you're willing to sacrifice yourself, you're probably a traitor, and you already feel safe.
True,
Hmm.
but I feel like the way that Coco went about it and how I don't remember who suggested that she do it.
It was because she contributed the least, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that was a good
That
like
was all
way
right.
because she wanted to go up there,
Yeah, I
but
think I think like Natalie, I think Natalie sacrificed herself. I think she just did it because she was like, "Oh, I want to help the team." I don't remember if it was her or it was one of the other
I think
girls.
that was Shaughnessy
Shaughnessy. Oh my god.
because
Yeah.
Ty was on the platform
Mhm.
and he was supposed to read the second clue to get the damn gold and didn't get the gold. And he saw his team was strategizing without him. So instead of reading what the thing said, he went back to listen to what his group was talking about and got back on the boat.
He was
And
in
then
Big Brother mode.
Shaughnessy got off because
Yeah.
it was Ty's idea that whoever contributed the least should.
See,
But
one thing about
sacrifice.
games like the Traitors is people that already played another competition game like Survivor Big Brother. I've noticed that they think, "Oh, this is like the same thing." And it's like it's really not. Even if you have the best strategy in the world, like
I feel like traders, you can be more cutthroat.
yeah, and you don't need to worry about people plotting against you in a challenge.
Yeah.
I don't feel like alliances definitely exist, but I don't feel like alliances really shine as
I
much.
don't feel like alliances work in traders, but that's just like
No, they
my two
don't.
cents.
They
Because you
don't.
can't trust anybody
No,
unless you're a trader. But
no.
even then, you can't trust your own traders.
I think the only strategy I've seen that really is, foolproof is when you have like a traitor angel like Sandra did in season
Hmm.
2. That
Yeah.
was pretty smart. I think that's a good idea to keep someone in that you think is a traitor if you think they'll keep you safe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Ty looked like a fucking idiot in that challenge for doing that. It's like you're a Big Brother
100%.
winner. You know,
Yeah.
you should do better. Um,
I mean, he don't care about nobody but his damn self, okay?
there was also a line that Kevin said, which we'll get to the decision Kevin's gonna have to make. But Kevin said he doesn't think that Ty is long for this game, and they chose to put that in the episode, and that got me kind of worried for Ty.
Yeah, I mean, like I agree to some extent, but because of the way the episode played out, like
Hmm.
we'll get to that.
Yeah, I honestly, ever since competing on Beast Games, I've become a lot more cognizant of how editors structure a show. Like, I think that
Mhm.
whole what is that edgic thing that people use? I think that's stupid because how much someone gets shown on a show, I don't think matters as much. It's more about looking at the actual content that is shown. Like with Beast Games, they were specifically showing certain people,
Mhm.
because later in the episode they were actually going to be played out. And it was very basic editing, no shade to Beast Games, but it was
Yeah.
very like obvious that when you see someone, something's going to happen with them. So I started looking at Survivor and like these other shows the same way, and like
Mhm.
I've noticed some things with Survivor, and then they ended up actually happening. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now why they showed it. So I am a
Yeah.
little more worried for Ty, and hopefully the foreshadowing doesn't happen. Um, but anyways, so another aspect of the game we didn't talk about: $10,000 if you are
Oh
able
yes, incentive.
to find a trader. That's
That's
pretty good.
good because then they
Yeah,
actually try. They won't sit there and come up with dumbass excuses as to why they think someone's a traitor if the math is not mathing.
exactly. Like you actually really need to put your effort in, or else you're gonna walk away with
Mhm.
like they only
And
raise.
you need to
Yeah.
say something. You can't
Yes.
just be a sheep.
And they only raised
You
like what
have some
four?
evidence, bring it to the table, make
Yeah.
your point. Like you got to get that money up.
Yeah, I think that if you aren't contributing anything, you should be banished. Like if I was a faithful,
Yeah.
I would want you gone because either A, you're a traitor that's trying to go under the radar, or B,
Hmm.
you're not helping us. You're not a good faithful. So,
Yep. 100%.
so, mm-mm. But this episode they only raised $4,000. I was like, that's nothing. That's literally like that's maybe like two paychecks, you know?
I mean, like, I get it, but I feel like for episode one, I think it's okay because there's
Hmm.
still like more to go. And I feel like they're
Yeah.
gonna raise the money,
Well, and
especially about the way the episode is playing out
mhm.
and the suspicions that these people have. Oh,
I think they're gonna find a traitor next
it's
episode.
on and popping. Yeah.
They're
I don't know if
definitely.
they might find one next episode or at least episode four.
Oh, by episode 4, at least one of them is gonna be gone. I think the
Yeah.
reality TV people are all gonna get targeted,
Oh,
especially
100%.
yeah. But I forgot too that this is only $100,000, so
Hmm.
they can definitely do it within. I think there's 10 episodes. They could do it within ten
Yeah.
episodes, but they're gonna have to really try.
Hmm.
So then the twist is that all right, the traders are Coco and Kevin. Very interesting pairing. Two Big Brother
Honestly,
winners.
I agree with it
I
to
do
some
too.
extent.
It's a very like unorthodox pairing.
Yeah.
I think I agree with Kevin that it was pretty obvious that he would be chosen. It's kind of
Yeah.
like when Dan Giesling got chosen for when he was on Traitors.
Honestly, no shade. I didn't want Dan Giesling to be a fucking traitor. I said
No.
that's too fucking obvious.
Uh-uh.
But I feel like someone like Kevin and of his caliber, he'll be able to like deflect properly and he'll make it make sense.
Cuz Kevin is one of those players that acts very non-threatening and
Hmm.
people believe it. He's like a better version of Vince in my opinion.
Yeah,
Um
I agree.
and then Coco just is like
Coco is funny as shit.
she's really
Oh,
funny.
wait, no, we need to talk about the
Yeah,
necklaces.
find the pendant. So
Yes.
they have the pendant, and
Child, I was so mad. Why did no one wear it as a fucking bracelet?
yeah, that would have been the most
Why did they
obvious
have to
thing.
wear it as a damn necklace or put it on your fucking belt? Like, come on, guys. And then
Yeah.
Coco's gonna sit there and complain that everybody's wearing a necklace.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I
what?
noticed that. I think the only thing was that I think Coco was nervous that someone would notice that they both have the same thing. But then your mindset has to be, well, if you both are wearing it out, you're probably gonna
Mhm.
see it.
A
So
100%. You
there's a
gotta like
chance that the other
different.
person's not gonna. There's a chance that the other person's not gonna wear it out. You
You can
know?
even wear it as like a hair tie in your hair. Like,
Yeah.
be creative. You don't have to wear it the traditional way.
Because honestly, I would not have noticed the pendant because it's like, it just looks like a
Yeah, it's like in
necklace.
her shirt. You could
Yeah.
barely see it.
I don't, and Kevin was the one that wore it out. So
Honestly, when I rewatched that episode, I'm like, where's his necklace? Like, he said he was dangling it around.
it was dangling around his neck, but it wasn't until like the second half of that little scene. Um, but the twist was that they had to find each other with the pendant, or else they would not meet. But my thing is, would they have would they have not
No, wasn't it if they don't find each other by midnight, they wouldn't be able to do a killing or
yeah, they wouldn't
something?
be able to do a killing. So my thing is so but would they have been able to recruit? I feel like they would have still been able to recruit. But
I mean, we don't know.
we don't
They
know.
found each other,
I have to
so.
rewatch that, but I don't remember. Oh, so they're reading the thing that they will get to choose an accomplice. They'll get to choose two accomplices. But when I watched it back and I heard them say it again, I don't understand how they missed it. It said pick two possible
Mhm.
accomplices. And once they said possible, I was like, did they not hear that? Two possible accomplices.
No, they just read it and got so excited. Oh, I get to choose another
But
traitor.
see, they did get really
They got
excited.
so excited.
But I
They
don't
didn't read the fine print.
no, but I don't understand that because I just like again, like my experience, people were like every piece of information we got, we like talked about nonstop. Like, oh, we got that little token that said use your brain and we're like, oh, maybe it's memory, oh, maybe it's a matching thing, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's a quiz, maybe it's that. Like we spent all fucking day just like thinking of the possibilities. So I just don't understand not thinking of all the possible scenarios with what you are given.
Hmm. Common sense is not common. I'm telling you.
Oh, it's definitely not in
It's
today's
common.
world.
Hindsight is 2020 after the fact. Okay.
I think that there's been a generational shift towards stupidity because I don't
Oh, 100
remember
percent.
earlier seasons of like Survivor and Big Brother having this amount of stupid players, you know?
Hmm.
Even someone
I'm
like
telling you, the pandemic did something.
it did. People's
Did something to
brains,
people. I don't know what it is, but
in the words of Heather
the
Lee
math.
Cameron, people's brains got broken.
A period. That part. That part. Shout out to Heather. We love you.
Shout out to Keisha who's in the chat by the way.
Oh, hey,
Our
Keisha.
girl
You
Keisha.
should be on here with us for the next one.
You gotta watch. She's gotta watch Traitors Canada. Is she watching?
Yeah, she gotta get on it.
Yeah, exactly. Period. So, all right, let's get to this accomplice thing. So, Coco had a really good point. She said that she wants to pick someone that already has suspicion on her. I mean, already has suspicion on them. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, yeah, that was smart thinking.
Yeah, because if you're a traitor, I feel like you should want to be the last traitor standing, so you can get that shmoney.
Okay, you know what threw me for a loop? You know when Kevin and Coco found each other, and then Coco was like, "Do you want to talk for a second?" And then they go and they talk.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin was like, "The only way I'm going to win the game is if we recruit Ty."
Oh
And
yeah.
I said, if I was Coco, I would take Kevin right the fuck out. Because what do you mean,
Yes.
I?
Exactly.
No, honey, it's either we or just me. Not you, not you're winning by yourself. 'Cause you gotta go.
Unfortunately, there is an I in traitor.
I know, but still,
But yeah, you
still,
gotta
we
you.
winning together, or you're fucking losing this money,
I
honey.
didn't catch that, but you're
And that's
right.
what I caught. I
Yeah,
said, ain't no way.
you
Ain't
have
no way you said I when you need to work with her.
you have to be on alert because people will slip up like that with their
Yeah.
words. My thing is that okay, you want to bring your big brother buddy in here so you can gang up on me the same way that Danielle wanted to bring in Brittany to gang up on me, or you tried ganging up on me with fucking uh, Boston Rob or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not playing that game. And my thing is, I actually think this was a stupid move on Kevin's part because
No, 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 no. I don't think it was stupid, but
oh,
go
I
ahead.
absolutely do because if you're a
No, I don't think
traitor,
it was stupid at
Ty
all.
Ty and Kevin have a friendship outside of the competition. So if you have a friendship outside of the competition,
But do
you
those people know that?
they I mean they both were on Big Brother Canada.
Yeah, but they weren't on the same season.
Yeah, but it's not even about them getting targeted for knowing each other. If you're a traitor, you want someone that's on the faithful side that you know is 100% going to go to bat for you. And Ty as a faithful will 100% go to bat for you. And if you have
I
an
don't
yeah,
think so. I don't think so because people were clocking Kevin. And
Yeah.
if I was Kevin, I would 100% pick Ty. Because you know what? I'm going to get his ass banished before me. And I'm going to help fuel the fire to get him out so I
Oh,
look
so
like a faithful.
you would use Ty not as an ally, but to
A
throw him under the bus.
100%. That's why he's the biggest shield. Everyone's going to look directly at Ty instead of looking at me because they're already looking at me.
But
Hell no.
Ty doesn't have to be a traitor for people to be looking at him.
But I feel like if they get him, if if Kevin helps the faithfuls get Ty, Kevin will build trust with the faithfuls.
Yes, I can agree with that.
And I feel like that would be better for his game since they already think that because if they're friends outside because they both played Big Brother, wouldn't he want to keep him in the game and back him up every second? No, I want you to go because I need to protect myself
I guess I
and my
just think differently.
reputation.
I guess I think differently. If I was Kevin and I had what he claimed to be the biggest target in Traders Canada history, if I had that, I would want as many allies as I possibly could. So I would want someone looking out for me on the opposite side.
But Ty would have to know that he's a traitor though to
Well,
be an ally. If he doesn't know, like
remember Brittany?
everyone right off the bat, their first response was Kevin is a traitor.
Well,
Kevin
remember
is
if
a
you
traitor.
remember, Brittany said in Traders 3 that she knew Danielle was a traitor from the very beginning, but she didn't throw Danielle under the bus because she knew that recruitment was an option. So if there was a chance to recruit, Danielle could recruit Brittany, and then that's what ended up
Yeah, but
happening.
that was like later down the line when she figured out that.
No, she was saying in interviews that she knew the whole time,
Oh,
so she just
okay.
kept it to herself.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like someone of Kevin's caliber, like I feel like Ty on his season was a little bit more like cutthroat, like
Hmm.
I'm burying these bodies.
Ty was
So
very
yeah, I'm gonna
cutthroat.
use
Yeah.
you as my scapegoat
Yeah.
plan.
I think
But
Ty and Kevin are very cutthroat players.
they're gonna bring entertainment, but I
Yes.
feel like they probably will go early.
Yeah, unfortunately. I
Unfortunately.
don't think any of the Survivor Big Brother people, I think that everyone's going to assume that they are the traitors and they're just going to
Hmm.
knock them out. And honestly, if I was on the traitors and I wasn't, already a reality competition person, I'd want them gone too. Because you guys have already done something like this. You have a leg up on us. You have that
Hmm.
mindset. So, and 9 times out of 10, you guys get picked as a traitor. So, goodbye. You
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Yeah.
I'd want them all out. And plus, y'all have money. I don't got money,
Yeah.
so bye.
Well, and you know what? If I heard someone was a winner, bye. See you
Yeah,
never.
bye. You don't need this money. I
No.
get you're here for the ratings, but bye. I don't
Bye.
need you.
And
I'll carry the ratings on my
and
back,
you
honey.
did something right as a winner. I don't care how bad of a win. You could be the worst
Hmm.
winner ever, and like
Yeah.
Josh Martinez, and you still won for a reason.
Okay, out of all of the Big Brother winners, I'm sorry, Josh Martinez is not that bad.
He's not the worst one, but he's definitely up there. Who's the worst winner? Oh, Jag. Jag is probably the worst
Yeah.
winner.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And what's that other guy? He's like racist and he got a square head.
Oh,
His name.
Mickey Jackson,
Yeah.
the Roblox character.
Yep. I don't
Yeah.
like his
I
ass.
don't like him either. But you won for a reason, so whatever that reason is, I don't need you here. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Um,
Period.
so the cliffhanger of all cliffhangers, Kevin chooses his big brother buddy Ty, and
Hmm.
then Coco chooses the other competition reality female because she doesn't want it to be a boys club, which by
Hmm.
default is Venus, who she said Venus had suspicion on her. I don't remember Venus having suspicion on her.
I don't remember that
I don't
either.
know what she's talking about, but I love both of these two because I actually know who they are. And then the gag is,
But I honestly feel like they should have chose someone regular.
I think so too.
At least one. Like,
It
but
was
whatever.
they were doing too much picking all of the because, but you know what? The one smart part about it is once like one or two competition reality stars are knocked out, I feel like the others would assume they can't all be competition reality people. but
Mhm.
we don't know how much information they're going to get because the gag
Yeah.
is the note said possible accomplice because only one of those two are going to be accomplice. The other is going to get killed and be the first
Mhm.
murder of the season. So now,
Gaggy.
oh, really gaggy. So now either Kevin is going to get his way and he's going to get Ty as the third traitor, or Coco's going to get her way and get Venus. And both don't want to back down.
I wonder what happens if they don't pick one. Do they
I
both
want to
die?
know too because there has to be a rule on that, you
But
know.
I think that Kevin is gonna get his way. That's my prediction.
I could see that. Though I feel like it is going to be Venus that becomes the traitor, and the reason is that confessional of Kevin saying I don't think Ty is long for the game, and I feel like Kevin maybe will be willing to let go of Ty because Ty is such a cutthroat player. I actually
Mhm.
think Ty in the long run would be more dangerous to Kevin's game than
Oh,
Venus would be.
100%.
Yeah,
100%. And to be fair, if it is Ty that remains alive, Kevin don't want to keep Ty in the game because Ty
yeah,
will turn on Kevin.
definitely.
100%.
I
He
remember
does not
Ty.
give a fuck. He wants to win. He wants
Yeah,
to gain the perception of the other faithfuls that he's a faithful alongside them and he's the hero, even though he's
yeah.
not a hero.
I
He's a
just
villain.
I remember Ty. The one thing I remember about the clips I saw was that he kept screwing his girlfriend over in this on that season.
Oh, it was so funny. He
Yeah,
didn't care about her game at all. He only
yeah.
cared about his game.
He just kept on like lying dead to her face. So I feel like he would do the same. The one thing that makes me think it could be Venus that gets killed though is that the next episode Omer is like, I'm out for blood. I gotta go to the thing. And we talked about this before we started, but we don't know yet how much information the faithfuls are going to get because
Hmm.
what it sounds like is someone's going to get murdered who if they don't get picked and then they have to murder one of the people vulnerable from the challenge.
Hmm.
So I want to know next
Double
episode.
homicide.
Yeah.
It's a double homicide.
That clip from Zeus is the craziest shit ever. That's what it's from, right? Isn't it from
Yes.
Jocelyn's
Jocelyn's Cabaret.
cabaret?
Because the girl had two abortions.
So stupid.
It was funny.
Oh my god.
But
Um
I don't know. I'm very interested to see what the next episode is. If
yeah.
Venus is alive, Kevin's days are numbered. And
Yeah.
I'll be real sad. But
Yes.
I mean,
Because if Corinne just says, "Oh, they both have been murdered," and they move on, I feel like maybe Kevin will be fine, but I don't think she's going to do that. I think that they're going to say, "Oh, last episode this person was killed," and then they're going to be like, "Oh, Venus or Ty were murdered." And last episode, the traitors had to pick two possible accomplices. One person was recruited as a traitor, and then the other person
mhm,
was murdered. Now, if Venus gets murdered, it's going to look very suspect for Omer because it's going to confirm that they possibly wanted her, and
mhm.
Omer has that connection to Venus from playing U.S. Survivor. And if it's
Yeah,
Ty, then Kevin has that connection from Big Brother Canada.
yeah.
So
It's gonna be very interesting to see.
we'll see.
I'm excited. They gotta move 22 bodies out this house.
It's that many people.
Yeah, 22 people.
Jesus Christ! Oh
I
my
know.
God,
It's a lot of bodies.
bodies got to be moved.
Hmm.
So who are you rooting for this season?
I'm rooting for Kevin, period.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to.
Yeah.
I am rooting for Ty, but Ty is such a dickhead. But like I have to root for the villains because we don't have enough villains on TV.
People are too
I'm
scared
sorry.
to be
We
villains.
don't have enough villains, and it pisses me off that people are afraid to play the damn game. Don't be afraid to be a villain. Just be the fucking villain if you gotta be the villain. Who else
Yeah.
am I rooting for? I'm rooting for Rhea. I'm rooting for Jade because I love his energy.
Hmm.
I am rooting for what's her name? Listy?
Lisette. Lisette.
Lisette? I'm
Yeah.
rooting for her because she's like a dumb blonde, and even though she's not blonde, but she's funny. And I'm rooting for Jamal. I feel like he has a lot of character development potential.
I like those
And
picks.
that's it for now. I want to root for Natalie, but she's just like so like I don't know. She just gives me the ick kind of.
So right now, the ones that made me laugh, Lisette had the best confessionals of the episode, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
She was made for this. Um,
Yep.
I know Venus and Omer. They're the only two that I actually watched their entire season. I'm rooting for Venus. I like Venus. Omer,
Mm-hmm.
not so much. I'm not gonna lie. Omer's kind of annoying. No
I
shade.
love Omer though. I love him.
I think he's a nice guy, definitely. But like on these shows, it's just his confessionals. I'm like, ugh, like oh my god, like
Really? I like his
he's a
confessionals.
little too meta for me. That's really what it
Oh,
is.
you think so? He was like, he literally said, "Are these people targeting people because their hair is in the
Oh,
not in the right position?"
I
I'm
forgot he
like,
said that.
That's true because they are."
I forgot he said that. Maybe I think I'm just a little biased against like nerds, honestly.
I like the nerds.
I,
I
t-
like the nerds.
I don't know. They bother me. Maybe it's because I'm triggered by that guy that took my spot on Survivor. But
Oh, maybe,
maybe I got a little
maybe.
bit of a bias against those motherfuckers. But I don't know. It's just whenever I see someone that needs a swirly, I just get some fire in my eyes.
That's so
But
funny.
but I mean, he's all right. Um, yeah. But that's pretty much it, though. I need more time with these people before I can decide on whether I like want them to win or not. Um,
Oh yeah, I don't know like who I want to win, but I just know the people that I like and I'm intrigued by.
I will say no one pissed me off this episode.
Yeah,
Everyone,
same.
yeah. So which
Okay,
is
I'm not
good.
gonna lie. Natalie gave me the ick, but
Yeah,
that's the point.
yeah, ick. But I wasn't like
Oh,
you.
and Meredith and the
Oh,
Kellogg
the yeah,
girl pissed me off. I'm like,
Shaughnessy.
y'all are stupid.
Shaughnessy. Just well, I mean, they're just like wet blankets, but it's fine. You know, I can
Yeah,
handle a
we'll
wet
see.
blanket. We got plenty of warmth over here.
Hmm.
So the next episode comes out when? Next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
All right, so we got to do
Yeah,
it.
once a
So
week.
if you're Canadian or you have access to Canadian television, make sure you're watching it because we don't want it to get canceled like BB Can did. Give it the
Yeah, BB
numbers.
needs to hurry up and get it together,
They need
but
to
yeah,
they need to sell to a streaming service, honestly.
they do.
Yeah.
We need to keep Canadian television alive because we got great ideas, guys.
And Canada,
Watch that shit.
please give me a way to stream it without arg. Give me a way to do
Yeah.
that without arg.
Yeah, please help our American folks out. They need help.
Yes.
We want to support.
So we will see you guys next week to talk about episode 2. We're off to go watch Survivor. Until then, Chantel, where can they follow you?
You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at my handle right there on the screen.
And you can follow me at Slightly Bitter on Instagram, this YouTube channel where you should subscribe, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. And yeah, until next time.